This evening we begin with some video from some footage out in Forest Hills, North Carolina of some flooding. You can see a roadway washed out, and when you get flash flooding conditions, it really does not take too much for that to happen, for the waterways, the streams, and say the pipes underneath the roadways to become overwhelmed. And we're just seeing a lot of this across the nation this spring. It's been the wettest spring on record for the nation for the amount of rainfall that we did receive. Thankfully for us here in our neck of the woods, we haven't seen anything like that, but we've had some periods of some heavy rain over the past few days. Action radar all clear for us this evening. The heavier rain was in the southeastern parts of the area, but all of that has drifted well to our south. As far as the rainfall estimates over the past 24 hours, some locations down in the Panhandle receiving over 3 inches of rain. At least that's as far as what the radar has been estimating for us. 2 inches for other locations, about an inch or so for some locations near Abbeville this evening. Conditions are drying out. Temperatures in the 70s, 74 degrees at the airport. Calm winds, high humidity levels mean that those conditions will be staying pretty warm, fairly sticky, and we do run the risk of having a little bit of patchy fog as we do go into the overnight hours. So be aware of that as you hit the roadways tomorrow morning. Temperatures for all of us on the warm side this evening, and for tomorrow, it's going to be rather warm, a little bit drier than where we were for today, so I think we do have a better chance for more locations getting into the upper 80s, if not close to the lower 90s. Heat index temperatures will become a concern because of the higher moisture values that we will be dealing with. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, despite the higher levels of humidity, will help to bring in some drier air eventually, and that will help to dry the rain chances out as the week progresses. Overall rain chances for tomorrow standing right at 30%, even drier than as we head into Tuesday. So lower storm chances are in the forecast for this weekend. That means temperatures will be heating up. The lower 90s return to the forecast as we go into the later part of the weekend, even for the weekend, as some low-end rain and storm chances return. Lower to middle 90s, not out of the question, with heat index temperatures reaching the triple digits because it is going to be a humid stretch of weather. Now, as far as those temperatures over the next 5 days, here we go. Lower 90s expected as we head into Friday and for Saturday, and it's beyond this 5-day forecast when those temperatures will really begin to heat up. Now, in the short term, high pressure is going to be building into the region. That drier air coming in out of the north. The humid air will be shifting off a little bit further to the east, taking the rain and storm chances with it. So for tomorrow, it will be a mostly dry day. We'll even have a mix of sun and clouds early on, and then it's after lunchtime when we could see some of those showers developing. We'll still have an area of low pressure, a weak area of low pressure just to our east that will help to develop some of those showers and storms. That could last into the early to middle evening hours, and then for Wednesday, we'll be starting out on the dry side, but those storm chances developing in the afternoon hours, and then as that low starts to lift more to the north and east, that will take all that moisture with it. You can see that drying out as far as those conditions going into Wednesday and especially for Thursday. So for tomorrow, after lunchtime, that's when we could expect those showers to develop. Temperatures in the middle to upper 80s. High heat index temperatures will be with us, and then as we go into the next few days, it will be even stickier for most locations. So we'll stay on the warm side for tonight. 70 for that low temperature for us here in Dothan. A little bit warmer for some locations out there. A hot day then for many of us for tomorrow, especially when you factor in the moisture, but actual air temperatures will be in the middle to upper 80s, even warmer than for Thursday and for Friday as those conditions really begin to dry out.
All right, so